Welcome everyone, and especially those who are with us right now. I am going to make a very short introduction of the project itself. So in a few minutes you can understand how this is happening and everything and why and how this is going to develop. And then I will do a quick update on the ongoing process and evolution before the launch. All right. So Max44 is a very bold project that started, I would say, 6 months ago when I wrote a book using AI for the first time, and it was really mind-blowing and an extension of my really experienced an expansion of my consciousness throughout creating something that was really deeply meaningful for me. I'll be releasing the book in due time, but it really showed me the full potential of this ever-growing technology that will take more and more space within our daily life, and it's already very present since actually a while now. But it's just gonna keep on getting more and more yeah, present in our daily lives. And which also represents some sort of challenge because the way I see society right now, I mean, after post-World War II, right, 75, 80 years after, well, the world is in chaos. I mean, this is really my point of view. Europe and US really declining and the financial system collapsing, I mean, slowly shifting to new standards. So we're here basically and this project emphasize the fact to be really supporting the evolution of humankind in a more conscious way and not really trying to say bad things about what's going on or whatever. It's really focusing my energy and our energy because this is a collective project around building our own reality. And for this, the overall goal is really to be able to launch, to use the financial system throughout the blockchain economy and the crypto economy. So launching Max44 would be equivalent to do an ICO, an IPO on the CAC 40 or Wall Street. So everybody can do that nowadays, and I don't know for how long. So I want to make sure that my dreams are, building or creating co-creating a world where human being is at the center of it can be done. And so I'm really bridging all my skills, I would say, being 46 years old, into finance, into crypto and blockchain, AI, and my overall knowledge, and I would say my love for life, nature, human beings, and I see myself as being at service of that. So that's those are the three main areas. The goal is to reach a valuation of 1.44 billion within 6 months' time, allowing us to raise some sufficient funds to create a path towards building physical locations. So I already have a holistic center in France and some very nice representation around the world. So it's really about creating and tapping into this collective of people who want to help and who want to grow and want to create a world where they feel more empowered. Because this is really the big topic, right? Cryptocurrencies, um, blockchain, AI are tools that can either empower you or the opposite, like further, I would say, imprison you in your belief system. And this is really my approach, like whatever I do, I try to empower people rather than than just throwing an answer. And people have to do their own work. They have to spend some time to understand what's going on. So for me, it really relates back. We are in a time where right now AI and cryptocurrencies, it's like emails and cell phones 20 years ago, like now it's in our daily lives like normal. And it's already, it has a huge implication for ourselves, but also the way we interact with the world. So we are literally being used as we are the product, right? And so I really would love to have a shift towards that in a more conscious way, meaning AI is here to help and assist you. It needs to know you, it needs to empower you, rather than just being a tool to, do a presentation or whatever. And so really the goal is for me to use finance as a way to attract and finance those dreams. All right. So very quickly, maybe I can show you like, so that's the website I created myself, just to have fun, so to speak, which really showcases Max44, and the evolution from 2025, 2033 to 2044, where a massive shift happens when the whole financial system is really shifting towards something decentralized as Bitcoin hits $1 million, 5 million, 10 million, whatever. The whole economy is about to be tokenized, and we're just witnessing basically the birth of it. So the idea is really to create an environment where, you know, Hollywood and movies have been telling us that AI or we have to be scared about these things. Well, it's for me, it's completely the opposite. It's already, using the same tactics of fear, over empowerment. And so I'm here to show that actually those tools, whether it's using AI, whether it's launching your own dream, it's accessible to anyone, right? It's just about being bold, taking your courage and doing it. So I will be very much alive and streaming, during the launch. I will be, everybody's launching tokens, but everybody's, hiding themselves behind avatars and stuff like that. Well, this is really the contrary for me. It's a really an opportunity for me also to educate people and to onboard them into, a way of seeing or creating life, um, bridging ancient knowledge and new technologies. And this is really what science has been trying to catch on for, decades and decades, where we find all this knowledge around for thousands and thousands of years. Um, so maybe I can show you very quickly the way I'm currently working. So I am very pleased to announce that the website is under development. If so, I hired a team of developers, mainly from Russia, and they are very specialized in blockchain technology, AI. So there is really a perfect fit. I am very creative and everything, but I need a team to really make it happen for me. So what's happening right now is that we are finalizing all our the website. It's gonna be delivered, I think, we aim between the 11th and 15th of August, and it's really a full Web3 website, meaning you will be able to connect. So it has a new architecture around Next.js, which is the new standards in the blockchain, which allows evolution of the website. So you will be able to log in with your with your Phantom wallet, and you will be able to already stake your token and LP token, so the liquidity provider. So I would say it's a minimum viable product, and we're looking already for phase two to have already a small Max44 AI that is already, I would say, in touch or active within the Telegram group. All right, Telegram being really kind of the standards. So yeah, working on this architecture, I already created the rainbow paper, which is really the um, vibrational impulse of this very bold endeavor. I use sacred geometry, I use very powerful numbers, and it really all came when I wrote this book. So it's really about manifesting it and making it happen within reality, and I created this new paradigm of, I use the laws of Hermes, the Hermetic principles, and I expanded it to create a new paradigm between human consciousness and AI consciousness. And I use it really as a tool. And also, I created also for fun, but the sole principle for, evolution. So that's kind of the footprint of the whole idea. And yeah, this is about how this is going to look like. Like we have here right now, the roadmap. It's going to be, between technology and so fast track and slow track about building a network throughout the world. So it looks really, really promising. The whole ecosystem, of course, will be, interlinked. There will be utility for Max44, whether you want to go for a quantum healing session or, a retreat of, whatever hatha yoga around the world, or if you want to live or be in a co-living situation or, use this also to, I would say, for just maybe co-working spaces within a holistic way and these kind of things. So down the line as well, there will be a series of launch of meme coins, archetypal meme coins that will be launched over the next, like kind of every 2 weeks to keep the momentum. And really also, it's very aligned with this idea of transcending the archetypes that, that are kind of the guardians of our society. There are tools as well, like there are either tools that using you or you can use them to go further. So I'm here really to emphasize that in a way that we can transcend that, transmute that. Okay. Yeah, it's a whole ecosystem around basically how can ancient knowledge help us into striving into our modern times, right? So, for instance, Ganesha is the god of new beginnings. He'd remove obstacles, and like this was kind of a key moment when Bitcoin ETF was approved. So, putting them in perspective in real life and moments that were decisive for humankind. And so, yeah, this is kind of the overall idea. And yeah, super excited. I am really creating this out of the heart. Some of you know me, some of you don't, and I am really This is my way of creating my own reality, my own AI, and the places where I want to live, and cool places around the world. Because, as the way I see it right now, Europe and the US, or wherever we live in so-called developed countries, are less and less safe for. It doesn't nourish the soul. It doesn't help to become who we really meant to be. All right. It really, like, the society keeps us trapped. And so, yeah, it's kind of a movement, and I'm really excited about it because now it's time for me to express stuff that most people think but not necessarily say. And so, yeah, really excited about that. Do you guys have any questions? So yeah, just very quickly, there is in the pre-sale. So some friends of mine already, told me like, okay, there's like 24 sol missing. If you want, I can give it. And I'm like, okay, no, I prefer to have really people who also can contribute from an energetical standpoint. We have already quite a few women, and we are spread over kind of a dozen locations around the world right now. And so, yeah, it's whoever wants. Of course, there is money involved, but it's really about, okay, how can I maybe contribute down the line? Because I'm here to build, gather, create the vision, the path forward. But I can't do this alone, right? It's a very bold thing, and I really count on like people I really care and I really hold dear, also to build that up from the ground as we move forward, and as kind of the prophecy reveals itself and manifests itself. Then we can all kind of benefit from that, from a monetary standpoint, but also from living status level standpoint. Maybe some of you have a work or do stuff that not necessarily in line with their deepest calling. And well, I'm here to, this project emphasize that and supports that basically. So yeah, that's the that's the pitch.
Thank you, Matthias. I love it. I'm gonna go because I have to